walk into it. So my mom was talking to me yesterday, and when we were little kids, we had not when we were little kids. When we were little kids, we got 3 cats, and over the course of our childhood, they grew into be, adult cats or whatever. And so they're still, 2 of them are still alive when my cat died. And my mom's cat, basically Bailey, was like our crappy cat that we just sort of got, and then we were like, oh, why did we have to get that? So, and then Taz was my mom's cat, and Teo was kind of my cat. And Taz is still kicking around. He's kind of like a really old grandpa now. And back in his heyday, he was like a hunter cat, and he would be outdoors all the time. And we lived kind of on the edge of a city, and he would bring home like rabbits, and he was declawed, he had no claws. But he would bring home rabbits, he was a monster. He was just, there was a point where I told my mom that maybe we should consider keeping him inside because I was afraid he was going to bring home a deer or something, and he would just be like, I don't know how I did that, but anyway, he got really sick in the March or April of this year, and he had kidney failure. My mom is keeping him alive. He's on dialysis or something. Anyway, he went blind recently, and my mom is really in denial about it. She's like, yeah, he's blind, but it might come back. And well, at least she accepts he's blind. I took care of her house over Christmas, and I phoned her in Mexico and was like, how's things going? And she's like, fine. And she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, Taz is blind. And she's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, but he is. No, he is. He's bumping into stuff and he can't see. And she's like, no, he just gets confused sometimes. I'm like, no, he's blind. And she's all like, no, he's just nervous because you're there. She had a plethora of excuses. Yeah. So she finally came to, she understands. I know you're thinking why am I talking about the cat? But it's just, I'm just talking. So, so my mom called me yesterday, and she's fully accepted that the cat is blind, but that it might come back. And she told me that she pays $200 a week, and she goes and gets it tested to see if there's some sort of chemical that needs to come back into his system, and then he'll get his eyesight back or something. My mom's seriously 1 inch away from being if I could give my sight to him, I would give it to him. I'm like, he's 80. Just let him go to cat heaven. As far as let him go visit Taya. So he didn't see me keeping my cat alive past its due. I was like, Taya, it's time for you to move on to a new world. So, anywho, my mom called me last night, and she said that she moved. We have this disorder in our family where we move the furniture around all the time, constantly. And my mom moved all the furniture around in her apartment, and she said that
we do it in hotels.
Yeah, we have a serious disorder. Anyway, what'd you say? They're not kidding. Yeah, we're not kidding. Who said we're kidding? But my mom moved all the furniture around in her house, and she said that it was really sad because Taz was bumping into everything and because he can do pretty much the house from memory right now, and then my mom screwed it all up, and now he's bumping into shit and being like, what the hell is going on? Okay.